the She-Hulk finale happened, right? It happened to us, right? It was be thrust upon us, right? And
Hulk smash.
so many concerns and questions and all of these things going into it. And I think everything was kind of put to bed last night. And I think as we talked about, if you guys missed it, we did a little pre-Hulk pregame show last night around midnight, 12:30. And like I was saying then, if they can wrap this up with a bow and give us a cool cameo or two and kind of do all the things we want them to do, like I really wanted the fourth wall break too, then I was saying then maybe this can move up into that B category of Marvel Disney Plus releases for me. But as of right now, it's more in that C. But then we watched the episode. And it did it all. It did everything we wanted it to do. And then it did a few things that I thought it wouldn't do, but did it well. And yeah, it really ended up being something that I was happy and pleased with, like overall. Just a few notes. Of course, we're gonna talk in a spoilery way. So if you guys don't, haven't had time to check it out, then throw us on mute. But yeah, so. First off, like I was saying last night, I really wanted the fourth wall break, and I wanted it to be more powerful this time for it to really stand out. And they did that, of course, right? At some point during, the episode, it actually cuts to the Disney Plus menu, right? And it's, even for a second, even though I knew that it was doing it, like part of me wanted to like pick up the remote and figure out, wait, what's happening here? Like, did I accidentally click, what the hell?
It's a virus.
But of course it's planned, and she's breaking the fourth wall, and she hops into the, basically the creating of.
Assembled, the making of.
Right, documentary of She-Hulk, and she ends up fighting the writers, and then of course we get to the bottom of who's doing all the stuff, making all the decisions, and that's Kevin. But it's not the Kevin we all wanted and expected it to be, but it's Kevin Feige, the robot, instead, and which is hilarious. He still has the little black hat on. I don't know if you noticed that. It's hilarious.
His little ball cap.
Yeah, for sure. Classic. This is how we know him,
Yeah, for sure.
This is how we identify him. So yeah, that was a little silly to me. I really wish Kevin Feige would have actually just been in it. I think that would have been hilarious and super meta. But it was still fun. I had a lot of fun with it. And then, of course, the big reveal at the end. Well, and then during that scene, Kevin's trying to explain to her about what we were going to introduce with the Hulk in this final episode. And she's like, we'll just wait for the movie. So kind of a hint that there will be or may be a movie, coming. And we talked about this on the show this week, World War Hulk. It sounds like we will be getting World War Hulk in the form of a movie. And to confirm that a little bit more, right, we get the last scene that we were talking about last night. We get that Fast and the Furious family scene, right? where they're all sitting down, and here comes Hulk strutting up in his vacation outfit,
his Hawaiian shirt, wife beater. I mean,
right.
Come on.
And it's hilarious to me that you have this this reveal that's his kid. He has his kid. Oh, by the way,
I'll tell you about the car.
Before I get into all the other stuff, this is my son Scar. And
we don't even hear him talk.
Right,
he doesn't say hi.
Which is also, really weird that if you think about it, I mean, like Thor Ragnarok happened in what, like 2014, 2015?
Timeline-wise?
Yes, and then this.
No, it's...
Yeah, for sure.
No, because it's right before Infinity War. I mean, where you find Asgard, the people, not the place, at the end of Ragnarok is moments before the opening of Infinity War. And Infinity War happens in 2018.
Right. So
timeline-wise.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's
so Ragnarok. You're saying between 2015 and 2018.
So the bulk of that movie that he's trapped on the planet, the Hulk is there and stuff.
Right.
That he's there.
He's been there for like 3 years. For sure.
So he's been there since 2015. So if She-Hulk is obviously set, modern time right now. And so if that's the case, then that puts us at a 9-year-old Scar,
even
right?
more. I think She-Hulk is probably like 2024 or 2025 where they're
that's
at.
right.
Yeah.
It's 2024.
So you get he's even more like 11.
So we have this like young Scar, but he definitely doesn't look that young, right?
Nah, he looks like I mean, a teenager.
Yes, but he looks
a
like
teenage Hulk.
Right, yeah, right. It looks like he's been through some Hulk stuff, right?
But living on Sakaar, I'm sure, yeah.
Right, for sure. He's probably been a gladiator, fighting for the Grandmaster. But either way, yeah, it was cool to see. And for me, guys, of course, the biggest thing that I take away from it is that we're gonna get some sort of World War Hulk movie, it sounds like. And, I think all of these things kind of confirm it for us. So that's really exciting to me. Again, I would say overall, I would put this in like a B- range. I think its rewatchability, as we've been talking about, is a little bit higher than some of the other MCU stuff, just because it's kind of a sitcom. You could kind of just pick up wherever. You don't need to even watch it in order or anything. So yeah, those are my overall thoughts about She-Hulk. Again, I really enjoyed the season finale, and overall, I would say, like, again, it's in my B category. Lucas, you had a chance to see it. I didn't bring up Daredevil either. I'll let you.
So much to bring
I'll let you talk about Daredevil more. But Lucas, what are your thoughts? Give us some of your thoughts on She-Hulk season finale.
So I would say I would agree with you that it with the finale, it does land it in that pretty high B even category. That being said, I think the finale stands out amongst the finales that we've had. Like WandaVision, I think, probably will always be the best finale just because it was the first, you know what I mean? And the hype around it. But, even Loki had a great finale. Some of the other ones have been not so great. And I would say this one is up there with, like, it did it well. You know what I mean? It hit its mark and did what it wanted to and needed to do. I also kind of realized something last night when I got home after we were talking about the, fourth wall break. She busts into the She-Hulk, right, for it, but they haven't released that yet on Disney Plus because they always do it a couple weeks later or whenever. So now that makes me wonder. I don't think watched any of the Assembled since probably like WandaVision or early on, whatever. But now I might have to check out the She-Hulk one because who knows? Maybe you get a glimpse of Robot Kevin in that, yeah.
Right? Or maybe She-Hulk's in it.
Right, exactly.
Actually,
yeah.
Right. Which would be weird and just super meta for sure.
It would, but I wouldn't put it past them because then it gets people watching it now.
Yep.
I mean, it's like what they do with post-credit scenes because they force you to sit and watch, see who all worked on their movie.
And now everything's post-credit scenes, Yeah. Like the Conjuring's post-credit scenes now, for just random Pixar movies. There's a post-credit Toy Story scene. I mean, it's just crazy.
It changed it. I mean, it changed the game for sure. But talk about game changers. I think this was a game changer of a finale episode, at least Marvel TV shows wise, because it really did. I mean, it was, the more I thought about it, last night and got to sleep on it for like 2 hours. I really, really loved the way that they did it because it was meta, but in a way that it worked. You know what I mean? It worked for them to be. They pulled it off. Is what I'm trying to get to, and they recognize. They're like, look, we see you. We know. When you talk about the formula, we know we're working on it, and this is them. I mean, what a clever way to break that formula,
poking fun at itself too.
Exactly right, and that's what's so, and that's why I think the more I think about it, like it would have been cool to see Kevin Feige. And who knows, maybe
Yep.
maybe in Deadpool 3
Yep.
it'll be a man behind the curtain thing, and there is a man behind it the entire time, but he's had to create this myth around himself.
Sure. Right.
But if not, even if Kevin is a robot, you know, in the MCU or in our world movie, right? I love it. I think for Kevin Feige to, and the things that the robot was saying, I mean, I feel him saying, "Look how much pressure you guys put on me. I'm doing what I can." You know, I can't be a robot with 3 eyes everywhere at once, doing everything. And as much as I want to, and as much as I try to, I am not a robot.
Right.
But
also spoke on the fact that he has become kind of this myth on sets now, right? Because where he used to be like, you know, hey Kevin, can I run this by you real quick?
For sure.
Now he's just like,
I mean, well, he's gone.
Hey guys, Kevin said
He's gone.
We've
from
heard
the
from
Coffee
Kevin,
Boy, even.
you know?
I mean, he's been on like every Marvel movie ever.
for sure.
So
again, you go from that to this. Now he is kind of a myth of himself.
He's
right?
a legend, dude.
Right?
He
Exactly.
is,
Like
he
we
is.
don't, Kevin. We don't see Kevin.
Kevin.
What do you mean? Kevin just
You
sends
don't see
shit down
Kevin.
the line. You know? Right. Yeah.
Right. Which is awesome. And
Yeah.
she's like, well, I'm gonna go see him. I'm gonna talk to him.
Yeah. Right. I'm gonna get to the bottom of it.
And you know, so many great things came out of that. I think it is hilarious, but I also like, as an artist, and that's what Kevin Feige is. I mean, he's the greatest to have ever done it as a producer. Like nobody's ever, you know what I mean? So this is almost, in a lot of ways, a letter to the fans of like, don't, you know, put all of these mythological expectations on me. Or if you are going to, you know what I mean? Like, I am a human.
Right.
And I love that, you know what I mean? Because he's a good dude. I love Kevin Feige and also hate him at the same time. But not only that, we did get the movie almost confirmation, if you will.
Right.
You know, save that for the movie.
Right.
But there was another one too that I thought about, the season 2, like we talked
Oh
about.
yeah.
when
Yeah.
they're in
Sure.
the writers' room.
Sure.
That's where it opens, right? Is in season 2, it's all a dream. or
Right.
Whatever. But also we got, what did the robot say to her when she left? He was like, I'll see you on the big screen. Really?
Right. Nah. Right.
But again, I mean, like that is Kevin Feige's sense of humor at the end of the day. It is a little robotic, but it is so hilarious.
Yeah. It
'Cause
fit the show though.
we're going to see it. We're going to see her on the big screen. I mean,
sure.
he's even, I
Inevitably.
feel like, said, you know, she's going to be a big deal moving forward, or at least there's murmurs of it. But, yeah, I mean, other than that, the only thing that I was thinking of that kind of got left open is like, and I know that whatever, they kind of did it with her suing Intelligentsia and whatnot, but it felt like there's more to the Bloods, even though Todd Hulk is going away. Yeah, it felt like there was more to the Blood thing. So maybe we're gonna get a season 2, and I'm really hoping we do.
Yeah, for sure. Look, guys, I really enjoyed She-Hulk. Let us know down in the comment section below what you guys thought. What were your thoughts on She-Hulk? What were your favorite parts? What do you think we're going to get moving forward?